What is up, guys? We're here today with another fantastic deck. It's an expanded weekend. You know, this is a nostalgia trip for me. So this means we have to go back. We have to go back to Pikachu, the deck that I've played at internationals, the deck that I had so many great memories with. And it's always good to go back to all those like older cards that you've played. You're probably gonna see that in the gameplay portion, you know, when I'm like turbo nostalgic about it. So Pikachu doesn't really need introduction, right? Full Blitz, turn 1, and you just go with it. Super easy to achieve in the expanded format because of all the different cards that we have, but there are a few additions to the deck. Like for example, we got a Tapu Koko GX. When you play it from your hand, you can move the energy from your mons and make it an active Pokemon. And the Tapu Thunder GX actually hits for 50 damage for each of energy that your opponent's active Pokemon has attached to their mon, so it can hit really high numbers. And I remember in the past I was used to play against Rayquaza GX, you know, all other decks that utilize a lot of energy, and we have that in expanded as well, right? So here a great addition to the deck and a really good movement of the energy. Also we'll be using cards like Youre GX for the Thunderclap zone for the free retreat cost when you have an energy attached to the mon, which is great, and that's why you don't really need the Tapu Koko V. So let's just go card by card here, because the deck is amazing, it's awesome. Full Blitz turn 1 and you just run with it. It's a beast and expanded, and I grinded so much today with it, but let's go card by card. So we have 11 Pokemons, 37 trainer cards, and 12 energy. Starting from my left, we've got a Boltund V, we've got 2 Dedenne GXs, 3 Pikachus with 1 Choo-Choo. So you see this is a Pikachu heavy version of the deck. Then we got 1 Tapu Koko Prism, 1 Tapu Koko GX, and 2 Youre GX. Excuse me. Then we've got 2 beautiful bell compressors just to get rid of cards that you don't gonna need to thin out a deck, because thinning is winning. Of course, we got 1 Computer Surge, we've got 4 Electro Powers, amazing card, again allows to hit even those higher numbers. So for example, if you're gonna play, you know, all of them, you can hit 320 if you use the GX of Pikachu, right? Because 30 for each. Then we got 2 Field Blowers, 4 Max Elixirs, again crucial card, right? Again, thank you so much, Native Ryan, for giving me that card. You just play that as early as possible, because we do play only basics. You can have literally at the end of your turn 1, if you played it right, a lot of energy, and I mean you can have like 6-7 after your turn 1 after full blitzing, which is great, and it actually does help you to get to the full blitz, because not only have Max Elixir to get you that energy, you get Tapu Koko Prism, right? You also play Thunder Mountain, so you need 1 less. It's just absolutely amazing. Then we've got 3 Quick Balls, 2 Switches, 4 Ultra Balls, 2 Versus Seekers. Then we got 2 Chaotic Swells to actually play against Silent Lab, 1 Thunder Mountain, 2 Guzmas with 1 Lysander, 2 Ents, 2 Junipers, 2 Fighting Fury Bells that go straight onto Pikachu, 1 Floatstone, 3 Speed Energies for the draw, and 9 Lightning type energy. This is a super simple deck. It's a turbo deck, right? You want to go second and just get it done. Turn 1, that is it, and that is all about the turbo, getting the stuff full blitz turn 1, and it's super easy. It's super easy with expanded, with, you know, Bell Compressor for 2 energies. You know, like there are so many things you can do here. It's amazing. So that's why we have a beautiful gameplay portion of this video that we're gonna go right now. So so we start with Koko. Alright, so we start with Koko. Dude, this Koko really wants to start the game. Like, really. Oh, man. Alright, what do we have? So I can go for the Dene, but I can also play Juniper. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for Juniper at this point. Okay. That's one. Oh! Oh! Peanut. Well, I gotta pass. Standard or expanded? If we're talking about standard, no, because he's not in standard format. In expanded, well, no, I just want to really go hard on him, so. Okay, so he has 270 for energy, that would be 200. So it's the same as the GX though, but I've got a belt. Yeah, just in case. You know what? Oh man. Dum, 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 dum. Floatstone? Sorry. Was it? No, that's Citrusberry. Okay. I mean, I still want to try attacking. Not gonna lie. Let's just go. I feel lucky. There we go. I told you I feel lucky. I mean, it's quite interesting to see, you know, the old deck with the new stuff, right? Like Bolton V, you know, a few other additions. Okay. So I believe he's healing, right? After his GX, yeah. Well, he brought that upon himself. Alright, oh, I think we're gonna grind a bit with this Pikachu because I really need those 600 coins this week, so we can open a lot. Again, remember, store the coins for Friday. Store them for Friday. So, anyone is playing in the store challenge, by the way, I would like to go first. Yeah? Because again, you can only have one team of 3 per store, and the stores are competing against each other. So, Tom, are you in this team? Okay, I mean, I don't like doing that, but, you know... No, it's team of 3. 3 people. Not 4, it's 3. Just because we're doing it right now with one-winged. Yeah, I want the Dene, dude. Like, I know I'm kind of whiffing on the mountain at this point. But... So, those are teams of 3s. Right, I can go versus Seeker on Juniper next turn. Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm definitely going to see if I can get on my sword team. I don't know. Honestly, I was, without a lie, a bit lazy, so I told one-winged, and he's here, to do the paperwork for that. Again, maybe not that I was too lazy, but I haven't read that, so I base my knowledge on one-winged's knowledge, and I trust him with my life that he is correct about everything in that. So because if that would be, you know, more than 3 players, then it's a different story, right? But when you have like, oh yes. No, because that was my first turn. I went first, that was my first turn. I can't play. I can't play. And I can play Energy Switch, but I can't attack, so there was no need of doing that. That's what we're talking about, Gritcho. That's what we're talking about. So that is what they've announced, right? It's called the challenge. Wait. Dude, I love this deck so much. Juniper on top of that. Bam! So you take 3 players from the store. Why not retreat Elixir for a Coco? Just in case, I would like to have a Tingly return. And I know as I'm going to be moving it, I'm going to be able to move that energy here. And also, weird, I know that's my weird play, that I'm like, well, let's maybe not put all the money now in that basket. Because if Coco's going to get knocked out, you know, he might have a Guzma or something. I still have 2 energies that I can, you know, still go, they're still on the board with Bolt and V. If I want to go with that. So again, I was just trying to be cautious about that, you know, to be still able to play the Bolton. Yeah, she still sleeps. Because I wanted to, you know, to spread the energy quite. That's what I was doing, you know, much of the time. Like, I mean, so far the funniest part was there was a guy that had come like 3 or 4 times to the store only, right? And that was either for challenge or a cup, and you know, and he was like, "Can I be in your store?" And I was like, I'm looking at, you know, that message, I'm like, dude, it's for, you know, again, much of the time, local players that there are, or at least players that are coming to the store, not like, you know, people that never came, you know. Wait, do I have a knockout? That's a question. I'm gonna play Anne. No, switch. Yep, there we go. So that's what I wanted to do. Why? And again, I was searching for Electro Power, but at the same time, I knew he's not gonna be able to come back from knockouting Eevee Lax. So I was searching for electro power at that point because I didn't want to count. I was too lazy to count all the energy, so I was like, oh, you know what, I just want to be sure with the electro power, right? So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I saw, you know, again, only Charmander, even if he has the Charizard, there's just no way he can pull it off. I still have the GX attack, so I'm so far ahead that I can take that extra risk. Probably if, you know, if it would look a bit different, I wouldn't do that, but it was just, again, you see, I knew there was not going to be any backside, anything bad coming out of it. But if that would be a different, you know, scenario where I have a lot more to lose, then yeah. Because of Zeraora. Zeraora's ability says you can't retreat for free lightning type mods. The way I understood it from what Meister wrote about it, yeah, there are some stores that are gonna do that, but there are also stores that are just, you know, again, the whole point of this thing is to have people play in the store, right? And to, well, appreciate the people that are coming to the stores are, you know, in that particular store. So for us, it's a no-brainer that if we're picking a team, right? If there would be a qualifier, we would be doing it through, of course, the people that are coming to the store on a weekly basis, are spending the money in the store, are playing the league, you know, doing that, or the ones that are signed up in for that store. So that would work like that. Again, you gotta remember that we live in Poland. Not a big, you know, Pokemon, TCG competitive environment, right? And not everyone wants to get that extra mile for that. So you've got that, and you know, again, it does benefit, you know, the local players, and I always say that local players, even the rules say that for the signups for any event, whatever, you can do a day too earlier for the local players or the players that are, you know, the ones from your area. Because you know, again, imagine you're running a store and, you know, you have this, like that, this online event and everything, and you have a team representing the store, and the store is being represented by someone that never showed up in the store, or like never even like asked how the store doing, or, you know, tried to not be really nice, or like the guy that, you know, that asked us that, you know, he got warnings that, you know, he was really not on his best behavior sometimes, right? You know, that his kid got many warnings during League Cups. So you got that, or you've got people that are actually, you know, spending the money in the store, that are playing every single week, and right now, because of the whole thing, they just can't go. But they are still buying online, you know, because thanks to those people, the stores are still here, right? Like, that is the thing. Just like the thank you promos. The thank you promos are for people like that. That are going, buying the pre-release kits, that are just going that extra mile. Because at the end of the day, you know, imagine if people were only coming to play events and gather the points and not, you know, spend little to nothing. Again, we are a smaller community here than, you know, US or like Germany or like others. The store would not, you know, function, and without the store, there's no league, right? Like here, I can tell you, is not big. Like competitive is not big. We really, everyone knows each other, and really, you know, yeah, let's go chaotic. Did I? So, you know, you're kind of in that situation, right? Of course, if the local players, you know, say they don't want to participate, right? They're like, okay, cool, you know, we can open a space for someone. Again, even though, for example, Gricho lives, what, like 100 kilometers away? I think it's around that, right? To Rybnik, or maybe less. I probably over-exaggerated. But I consider Grycho a local player because he plays here majority of the time. When he can, right? But here's our local player. That's why, again, when we were doing signups for pre-release, we knew it's gonna be hot. It was like, hey, Grycho, you know, we're doing signups for pre-release, kids. You're a local player. Do you want one? That's kind of how it works, right? So, again, like I can guarantee if someone would say, like, you know, Grycho in our store, they'd be like, oh yeah, he's one of us, right? Because he comes when he can. That's true. But he's always super nice, you know, always great. Ooh, super sexy as well. Yeah, exactly right. And, you know, of course, if they would have a league there, you know, that would be like, oh yeah, that's the place. Because, you know, that's a struggle, and I think that's what I always said. To play Pokemon, it should be around local game stores, and that you can be signed up to like 1 or 2 stores and play there. And majority of the leagues would be for them. Yeah, it's Wednesday afternoon. Yeah, like that's another story, you know. If someone's doing like Wednesday afternoon, it's like, no, mate, like, come on. Okay, max elixir. Come on, come on. I mean, I still have it, because I'm gonna go, yeah. I'm gonna go Ultra Ball for Coco, and that's a Dong. That's why the deck is so good. Man, I missed those turn 1s. Like, how easy it was to have a Full Blitz turn 1. It was like nothing. Like, bam, 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 you got it, right? Ultra Ball into... Oh, man, it was so cool. I use GX, so again, it doesn't surge. I like that deck. Again, I knew I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love that deck, so always super fun. Yeah, like challenges. You see, this is the thing. Doing challenges on or anything that was, you know, again, I have to say was, because it's not for like a year now almost. That's giving, you know, players points for World Championships during weekdays. I mean, that is not really cool, because not everyone can come. And yeah, it always, you know, felt a bit off to me, you know, when someone was doing that. But let's get the Dene, but also we're gonna get okay, Pikachu. So Pikachu, the Dene. Come on, a beautiful Full Blitz turn 1. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Okay. So far, so good. I mean, I like how Tom, you know, always goes like, oh yeah, because he's playing there, he's playing there, he's playing there. Why not to, you know, change your mind like, I'm gonna play there. Dude. Dance. Yep. So we're gonna move the energy. Yes. Oh yeah. I mean, I can play the Anne, but do I really want to play Anne? No, Sky High Claws. Bam. Okay, and I mean, honestly, I can just go like that. Retreat, Sky High Claws. Hey, Max Elixir. So I kind of wanted to go for that Weezing, but again, was there a need of going for that Weezing? I don't think so. Oh man. For starter for a Pikachu deck, do I play Reset Stamp or Full Heal? You never play Full Heal in standard format. End of the story. You play a Reset Stamp, one or two copies, but it depends on the build. If you want a really sick build of a Pikachu, it's right over here, bam, on the YouTube channel. You can check it out with my explanation for the standard format, so you'll exactly know what to do, how to do, and why to do certain things. Because like really, Full Heal, Malo and Lana maybe, but that's like, again, maybe as a tech card if you really want to pull it off, but you don't play that in Pikachu very often. It's like, you just go for it. Be right back, gotta check out the whole team challenge page. Yeah, sure, get us updated, Knight, get us updated. And again, it was psychic decks with poison. For a casual play, you might see them, but like, you know, for competitive play, you don't really see poison. And for poison, you just switch, right? Like that's it. Bench kind of gets rid of poison. Pikachu is a simple deck. You just want to go push and just, you know, attack as hard as possible. Right, so I'm playing it that way because at least I'll be able to knock out 2 mods without getting a spell tag on myself. And 2 prize cards. Just seems like I always pulled from Full Heal or Reset and never my switches which I on. 4 switches, mate. Pikarom, 4 switches. With the Choo-Choo, yeah, like... That's where it stands. With the and a lot of crushing ammos for the current meta, like... So actually, Tom, I'm gonna surprise you. I've watched your games, both of them. Skipped some parts, but I've watched your games. Again, it happens, right? You know, what can I say? But also, Pikarom is less turbo, more disruptive these days. Yeah. Like Turbo, he is in expanded. He's exactly what you want it to do, want it to be. He's great from the get-go. He just goes hard. That's the Pikarom we know and love. But yeah, other than that. GG. Dude, like, Pikarom just goes through everyone and expand. I mean, I know their art decks are just gonna destroy me. I know. But what can we do, right? Dun, 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 dun. I'm thinking, what is he planning? I mean, come on, mate. You're right, Turtle, you're right, we gotta, you know, get that. So yeah, again, and there you have it, right? Welcome back, Pikarom. Still great, still fantastic and expanded. Who would have thought? I mean, everyone, probably, because Pikarom is a great card. And if you enjoy what I'm doing here, I just hit my microphone. If you're enjoying what I'm doing here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that. And again, thank you guys so much for being here. Down there below, 5% discount, and you go to the purchase on Professor Oak. That does support this channel. And yeah, if you want to see me playing other games, of course, there's a Pokemon Couple Plays where also Kovac plays games. And well, if you want to comic books, there's Ravenclaw Satchel channel, links are down there below, where I'm only talking about comic books. So thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye, and have a fantastic rest of the day. Take care, bye.